All right, guys, we're live. So thought I'd go live again today quickly to do another update on Product Panda. So we launched the app yesterday, finished off a few final pieces to the functionality, and then today what I'm going to do is just get a very simple, very basic landing page built, and yeah, so people can sign up to this, or rather than hitting a login screen when they hit on productpanda.co. So if you look at that now, productpanda.co, we just get a login screen. We want actually a nice, we want a nice landing page here, or at least a quick, simple one, right? So I've got 30 minutes, and then I'm going kickboxing. So this is going to be a super quick one. See if we can get this built in 30 minutes or less. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new page. I'm going to click, I'm going to duplicate this page, which is the current index, and I'm going to change this to generator. So I'm going to duplicate this from the index. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to update this reusable element so that this links through to generator, not the index page, because we're going to be changing that index page. All right, so let's go back to our index page. We can get rid of all this stuff, which I will do later, but let's just work on the design for now. So let's go back to generator. Let's just triple check to make sure this is all good and works. Yeah, so I need to log in. Okay, let's go into, in fact, we'll do that later. Let's just build this landing page. All right, so let's go to the index page. I'm going to keep this top bar. And we're going to get rid of this sidebar. You can get rid of most of the stuff here, actually. We're going to get a fresh page. You get rid of the results. There we go. So we have our page. And we have this, which is our nav. So let's put a group in here. And let's make this a column. Stretch across the page. This is our content container, main container. And then we can remove that, no min width, and we're good to go. All right, so we have our container. In here, we want some text. So your product listing assistant. This is going to be H1. There is no fixed width on this. Fit height to content. No min height. No min width. And then if we actually fit the width to content, center that. we've got your product listing assistant. I'm going to put a sub headline in here as well, which is create. We'll make this H2. So create product descriptions and generate SEO keywords in seconds. All right, I like it. Let's go into our main container. Let's add some padding in there. Top, I'm going to make it 160. It's a bit too much. Let's try 80. I'll do. And then from here, we're going to add an image. Now, I have an image that I just posted on Twitter yesterday, which was very basic, but we're only building a basic page here, so I'm going with it. Let's go, and let me go and grab that quickly. This is all about speed, guys. We can refine this later. I just want to get something up and running. So I'm going to upload this image. Let's go here, Product Panda. All right. There's no fixed width on here, no min width. I think that this is 600 by, let's have a look. Let me have a quick look. Images. Okay, so images. Why can I not find that? Okay, so it's 1200 by 667. So max width 1200. Max height 67. We really don't want it that big, so let's make the max width 600. 667 divided by 2 is 333. Let's just call it 334. I don't know about that. It looks a little bit sloppy. Can we remove the style? Let's put some roundness on this. And let's put a slight shadow on it. Horizontal offset, vertical offset. Horizontal offset to be 0. Vertical offset can be 4. And there we have it. Right, okay, that will do. Okay, in between these two things, I want to put and input. Email. And we want to also add a button. It says sign up free. Let's group these things together in a row container. Let's make sure this button is the correct height. It needs to be 48, not 45. It's not fixed width. We're just going to fit it to content. This row container, we're going to add a gap space between elements. The column gap is going to be 16. Position everything in the middle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to group all of these things. Actually, we're going to group these two things first. So we're going to group these elements in a column container. And then let's just make that headings, text headings. And then what we'll do is make sure that there's no, yeah, that's fine. So there's nothing fixed on that group. This is group input. That's right, email input. And this is the image. Right, so now we have these three groups. So these three elements. So we got two groups and then the image. So we're going to group all of those into a column. And then we're going to call that hero items. And then we're going to apply the gap spacing there. We're going to add a row gap of 24 just to space those things out. And you can see because I added these two elements into a group already, we've not got 24 between everything, just between the text, the input, and the image. And see that this has fit height to content, which we're not going to do. So I might just stretch that out a little bit. I'm going to put 40 just to give it a little bit more space. I'm going to open up this to 320. And we're starting to look pretty good. Okay, so this image is going to cause some problems, I can tell, in regards to the sizing. I don't think that's the correct size. Give me 2 seconds. The image is 1200, so actually it's just 600. let's just do that. I'll probably refine this image at a later stage. One of the things that I don't really know is how to work with images the best at the minute. That's something I do need to look into more. That's fine for now. So let's have a preview of this. All right. And then it's redirecting. So we need to take that workflow off. Page loaded. Current user is logged out. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so now we just need to sort this header out. So what we don't want is the navigation bar. Let's get rid of it. So we're going to add new group. Nav layout is going to be row. Max height is going to be fixed height is going to be 100. And then no fixed width. I'm going to change the style to card group. No, I'm not. I'm going to change the style to a remove the style. And we're going to put a border on the bottom that is 2 pixels and is this little background color that we've got. I'm going to get rid of everything else. We'll put a slight shadow on there as well. Remove this right down to like 20%. Put the horizontal at 0 and then no, we're just going to remove that shadow. We don't want it. Let's have a quick look. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to go into reusable element. I'm just going to grab this, copy it, and then I'm going to come back into our index. I'm going to copy it into there. I'm going to remove the padding. I'll keep the padding in on the left and the right. But yeah, everything else is going to be centered. And then I'll go back to the, let's go back to the logins again. Logins, what am I talking about? The nav bar again. Grab this text. Just to have something that's quickly formatted, and then come back to index, drop this in. We're going to make this navbar space between. We'll change this to login. Then I'm going to navigate to login. And then what I'm also going to do is change this to sign up. Now this is also going to go to login, but we're going to change the state, right? So one of the things that we have here is when don't have an account, sign up for free is clicked, which set the state of the login to login equals no, right? So what we'll do is back on our index page, if you click sign up, we're going to navigate to the login. And then we need to send over we need to send over a parameter, which is, I'm just going to call it L. Well, I'm just going to SU equals yes. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll go onto the login page and then we'll say when the page is loaded, only when URL is it parameters, get data from page URL, parameter name is S. Is yes. Was it S? Or did I put SU? I can't quite remember. SU. Okay, so let's go back. So login, page is loaded when SU equals yes. Set the state to login sign up container. Set the state of login sign up containers login to no. All right, so what that should do is if we refresh, if we click sign up, yeah, it works. Takes us to the sign up, not the login, right? So if we go back, if I click login, it's going to take us to login. It's the same page, but you can see we're at login. If I go back and then if I click sign up, we appended that parameter to the end. So sign up equals yes, which changes this to the sign up form, which you can change back by doing this. You can change it by doing that. Okay, so that works. Whew, we're getting close to having this working. So let's go index. So email. Input email is your email content format. Email. Input should not be empty. Okay, so that can be an email. When this gets clicked, this is also going to navigate to login, and we're going to send a couple of parameters. So we're going to send two things. We're going to send SU equals yes. Then we're going to send email equals input emails value. Okay. And then what we'll do is on login, we'll come back over here. We'll take this input and we'll say when URL, parameter name, email is not empty, initial content will be the email Yeah, I think it would just be the email. So essentially what that's going to do is it's going to, if we use if someone uses this form, types their email in, we're going to click sign up free. It's going to send them to the login page. It's going to trigger the sign up form, but then it's going to populate the email with the same email address. That's how this should work. So let's test that out. So I'm going to go back. So if I say test at email.com, I'm going to remove that red element. If I click sign up for free, yes, you can see it's now populating it based on the parameters that we're sending across. Cool, it works. Nice. I'm going to add more flair to this later, but I just wanted to get this live. I wanted to have a sign up page that people can use to sign up with. And I think we'll also save these emails into the database as well. So I'm going to create a new data type. Call this leads. And you create a new field, and the field name is just going to be email, text. I'm going to create this. And when the button is clicked, first thing we're going to do is create a new thing. We're going to create a lead. I'm going to populate the email with the value. So it's always storing those emails, even if they don't create the account. So create lead and then do that. Cool. I think we're good to push this live. Why not? We build and ship fast here. Let's do this. Deploy current version to live. Basic landing page built. So now if we just go to productpanda.co, on this page, I always do things like this, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. AI product assistant. Hey, now it works. It's probably going to get messed up when we squash this down, but hey, it's fine for now. I can come back to this and change it up later, but at least we now have a very basic a screenshot and some headings, rather than people just landing on the login form. So it works. I'm pretty happy with that. And we literally just did this in 30 minutes. So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.